Love bucks, pink funny money. We'll give you 25 when you give us 20. Oh, love bucks. Saving money is fun. Let your sweetheart know you're expecting some. They're love bucks. Special discounted funny money for fanboys. A perfect gift from your girl or mommy. Then in March set a course for your favorite funny book store and spend them. Enjoy savings galore. Discounts on everything in the whole darn store with love bucks. That's the end.
Is it?
With love bucks.
All right.
Something like that.
Something like that. I'm going to scooch this just a little bit like that. Yeah.
All right.
Are we frozen? Something's frozen. I don't know if we're frozen, if the camera's frozen, or...
You mean we were singing for no reason?
I don't know.
Okay, should I check my phone?
See what's going on online. I don't know if it's the...
Oh my gosh.
Let's see something. It could be just Parsec. It could be fine, and let's do this.
Of course, it'll take me a while to find YouTube on here. Okay, got it.
We could be just up and running totally, no problem.
Is this? Oh, yeah.
That's you. That's you checking.
Just now.
Right now. That's you looking at...
Uh-oh. It went back to that.
What?
Oh, here we go. It could be just Parsec. Okay, so it's a little delayed.
Well, it's always delayed.
Oh, so we're good.
Yeah. It could be just... It looks like something went wrong. Post video isn't sending any data. Well, that could be a problem. Just because we can't control anything. If
you
we
mean
can't...
Pictures and stuff?
Like, yeah, anything.
That blows.
Well, just talk about stuff and...
Okay, I'll sure. Hey, well, first of all, welcome to ZUNDAY. It's a special ZUPERBOWL ZUNDAY.
ZUPERBOWL ZUNDAY.
The ZUPERBOWL is tonight. And, it's Seattle versus New England. And I've kind of checked out of football a little bit. But, it is an event. And we get to watch the commercials. And I was thinking we should bet on something. You want to bet on the coin flip? You want to bet like...
Oh, let's find something funnier than a coin flip.
Okay. Well, we'll bet what do you want to bet? Like $10?
Okay.
Okay.
In credit?
I win either way.
Right?
Yeah.
Actually, I think you lose either way.
I do. Yes. I win and I lose. Well, we can think about that.
We can think about that.
So first of all, let's talk about... Well,
you talk about stuff. I'm going to try something over there.
Okay.
And see if that helps.
So the reason that we're doing the ZUNDAY, the second ZUNDAY of the month instead of the first ZUNDAY of the month, is because ZUNDAY co-host Ziggigan, who is also our technical guy going over to check... he looks funny checking things in his towel-y costume, which gives him very broad shoulders. During that song, Zig, I accidentally looked into your eyes one time and I started cracking up. It's the old don't look into someone, you don't want someone looking into your eyes when they're singing. It's very uncomfortable. So anyway, we're doing the ZUNDAY today because Ziggy's back from his cruise, and we plan on showing pictures from his cruise. But I should mention that while Ziggy was cruising in the Bahamas...
Actually, not in the Bahamas.
Oh,
that's part of the story.
Oh, okay. So Ziggy never...
Parsec's super messed up right now.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a problem.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So this ZUNDAY might be a little disjointed.
Well, we just can't show anything.
We can't show our images.
We can't show our images because we can't control it. I mean, we can if I stand over here.
No, we don't have you stand over there. But I should also mention that this morning when I was working on ZUNDAY, it was the wind chill factor here in Parsippany, New Jersey was minus 16 degrees. And where I'm sitting right now is actually very cold, even though we have the heat on. It has been hard to heat this building. Actually, Ziggy got a water this morning, and he left it in his car when he came in here
40 minutes.
for 40 minutes and came back, and it was frozen solid in his car. And so was the homeless guy he left in there. But I guess that's not funny.
We'll never know.
I always say something stupid when I don't write it down. You know? That's why I try to write things down so I don't say anything stupid.
I like the stupid.
All right.
Okay. We're good.
We're good? Okay.
We're good.
We're back.
We're back. And Jim asked
Jim.
What the heck am I wearing?
You must not be a South Park fan.
Right? I'm Towley.
Don't
forget to bring a towel.
Ziggy is Towley from South Park, a very famous character. Introduced, I would say, probably around season maybe 12 or in there somewhere.
More like season 4.
Really?
It was a long time ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't do any research for Towley, obviously.
Yeah, I didn't either. I'm just remembering the Okama Game Sphere episode.
I'm sure I know about it.
Right? Because it's such a good episode. Towley shows up.
Yeah.
And it turns out he was created by a secret government organization.
Yes.
But they've taken the kids' video game system and they keep trying to recruit the kids to some super spy infiltration adventure.
Yeah.
And the kids don't care. They just want their video game back.
Right. Yes. Yes.
Right?
Yeah. Sounds good.
And so they have to join Towley on some super secret government infiltration thing.
Right.
And they just keep getting mad every time the guys are like, the safety of the world is in your hands, and we don't care. We just want our Okama.
Not only that, they're teaming with Towley, who's smoking the entire time and getting high. Yeah, yes, he's the getting high character.
And they're like, all right, you're gonna have to go in with Towley, and Towley would be like, it's always good to bring a towel.
Yes. So why are you wearing Towley anyway?
Towley was one of the costumes. You mentioned it, right?
Ziggy went on a Comic-Con cruise.
I went on Comic-Con the cruise.
Comic-Con on a boat.
It was
a ship.
Awesome. We have a picture of it.
Second time Ziggy's been on this, and the final time, because apparently they're not doing it anymore.
We're trying to get them to do it.
I think it'll work. I think they need more promotion.
So here's a couple of images.
Can you put it over
here? Yeah, we'll
maybe?
put it in the middle so we can see.
I don't know what these images are. What's your Towley?
For everybody to look at. So this is the one picture is just a bag they give us that has the logo and stuff.
Yeah.
The picture at the top there is the opening party that we had out on the deck. These are all the Comic-Con goers. The blue shirt is all the Comic-Con the cruise shirt.
Yeah, I saw that everyone had the same shirt. They give you the shirt.
They give you the shirt.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. And then a lot of people like to. This is a cruise thing apparently. People decorate their doors of their cabin.
Oh, okay, like in college.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But because the doors are all magnetic.
Right.
And
so you can put
whatever you want.
Cool, yeah.
So I had these milk and cheese magnets that I threw up on my door. Yeah. It was really cool. So there was a bunch of guest panels. So Jason Isaacs, who's been in, he was Lucius Malfoy in Harry Potter, and he was in Star Trek Discovery, and he's in White Lotus for people who watch that, and big actor. He was there. Dominic Monaghan. Yes. I got a good story about that.
Okay, good. That's Charlie from
Lost, and also he was one of those hobbits.
He's a hobbit.
And the other hobbit, his buddy hobbit, whose name I forget.
Sam.
No, that's one of the main guys.
Oh, okay.
These were the two comic relief hobbits.
Oh, okay, yes.
They were both there. A lot of other people that the guy who played in terms of being who's the time traveling guy? DC. He's at the Lord of Time.
Yeah.
Or something. What's his name?
Yeah.
Rick something maybe.
Yeah.
Come on.
I can't think of it on the spot.
I can't think of it on. I can't believe.
Yeah. He was in Champions of Tomorrow.
Legends of Tomorrow. He was the main guy. Yeah. He's connected
Rip
to
Hunter.
Rip Hunter. The guy who played Rip Hunter on Legends of Tomorrow was there.
Still a nerd.
What
about comic book artists?
I'll get to that.
Oh, okay. You want to put us back up big?
And well, what I'm going to go to is I'm going to talk about comic book artists because I have a picture. They did a panel introducing all the comic book artists.
Oh, okay.
You can see Amanda there and Jimmy.
Yes.
Then we have this cartoonist, Jim Waz, I think his name was. This after him is she draws the Saturday morning Ninja Turtles book.
Oh, okay.
I forget her name. Dan Parent was there.
Nice, yeah. I saw some Dan's posts.
Billy Tucci.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm sorry, I forget this guy's name. These two people, they were very nice. Kevin Nolan was there.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
what's he doing there?
I know, right? Like that's the thing is, so everybody was going down the line talking about like their credits and like awards, and like Kevin Nolan. You would think the way he talked about himself, you would think he'd never done anything.
Right, yeah.
I just wanted to be like, are you kidding me? You're a legend.
Yeah.
You're Kevin Nolan, you know? So that
I
was
don't know
really,
about legend.
He's Kevin
I
Nolan.
don't like to use that word legend for Kevin Nolan. Joe Kubert's a legend. You can't put Kevin Nolan on the same plane as Joe Kubert.
He's really good.
He's
There's different levels of legend.
I don't legendary. I do all these orders and solicitations. Everyone's legendary and everything, you know.
Now, Ninja Turtles girl, who's very nice by the way, she's not a legend.
I would argue Amanda's a more legend than Kevin Nolan.
I don't know.
I mean,
Kevin Nolan's worked with Alan Moore.
yeah. No, I'm not saying he's not
booked
great,
Run and
but
inked.
he's not Jack Kirby, Joe Kubert. I guess you would say Will Eisner.
But those
you know?
those are above legend.
Oh,
those to me like that there's like a epic.
Yeah,
or something.
Yeah, Hall of Fame, or something. I mean, we have to come up with something bigger than legend.
Kevin Nolan deserves accolades.
You're a legend.
What can I
That's
say?
for sure. Ziggy is legendary status. I mean, come on, let's face it.
Yeah, so they had all these comic artists there. They had a whole artist alley section. It was really cool. It was
Okay,
great.
you can put us big again.
The story, the Charlie story. This was really funny.
Yes.
So they did a panel. It was called Marvel versus DC, but really all it was they had any of the guests who had ever been in any Marvel or DC project.
Yes.
Live action or animation. So Charlie was in Wolverine Origins, so he was there.
Oh right, yeah.
Jason Isaacs was in something, I forget what it was, so he was there. Doug Jones, who played Abe Sapien.
Yep, Doug Jones.
And he also that alien thing in Star Trek Discovery.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And also I learned at this, he played Mac Tonight. Do you know what Mac Tonight is?
No,
It was this McDonald's commercial from the 90s of like this lounge singer guy, but he had a giant moon for a head.
Oh yeah,
it was the weirdest thing.
Hey, everyone's got to start somewhere.
And he was Mac Tonight, so he was there.
He was in Shape of Water.
He was in Shape of Water.
Yep, and
Pan's Labyrinth.
Our customer Rachel, who got locked in here with us that Saturday morning, she's a huge Doug Jones fan.
Yeah, he was super cool. He was super cool. Ashley Eckstein, who's Ahsoka Tano.
Okay.
She was there. I don't know what her Marvel thing was, probably animation. But so all these guys were there, and then so they were talking all throughout, and then and then they were doing Q&A, and one of the last questions, right?
Yeah.
This one guy asked, like, "Hey, Avery, what do you think is it doesn't have to be Marvel or DC, but what do you think is a line of dialogue that's like inherently associated with you, like something that everybody just they think of you." They say this line or they hear this line, they think of you.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And what?
That's a great question.
It's a great question. And as soon as he asked that,
Yeah. You yelled? Did
no,
you yell?
I did better than yell. I took a Sharpie out of my pocket and I wrote "Not Penny's Boat" on my hand, and I ran up to the stage because I was on the side of the stage that Charlie was on.
Yeah.
And I ran up to the stage and I went, Dominic. You know, like whisper yell.
Yeah.
Dominic. And he looks over and I just held my hand up and said "Not Penny's Boat" on it.
Yes, awesome.
Yeah. And he's like, "Ooh, good one. And then he said, he's like, this some guy just reminded me it wasn't a spoken dialogue, but I'm very well known for having "Not Penny's Boat" on my hand."
That's great.
And I got to hold
Fantastic.
Yeah, it was awesome.
From Lost.
Yes.
You know, one of the greatest
all I
television
wanted
shows
to
of all
do
time.
that entire almost full week that I was there, before leaving, I was like, I need to get Charlie with a "Not Penny's Boat."
I hope Sideshow Steve's watching. Biggest Lost fan I know. And that's great. That's
and
fantastic.
Then there was a lot of fun. And then I have a special treat for everybody.
Oh.
That is not a treat for Steve because we can't hear things that we play. But they have karaoke every night.
Okay.
And I have a clip of my karaoke.
Oh, awesome.
As Tower.
I can't hear it, but let me guess the song.
Okay.
Wow. You're moving around the room.
I'm moving around the room.
Ladies' night?
No, that's a good guess, but I'll give you a hint. It's a rap song.
It is?
Yeah.
8 Mile?
Older.
Older than that. Oh, Getting Jiggy with It.
Older.
Oh, Sugar.
Older. No, newer.
Newer.
You were going to say Sugar Hill Gang?
Yes.
Newer.
Newer than that. Pump Up the Volume. Hammer Time.
Slightly newer.
I don't know. What is it? You were getting down. Who's that?
That's one of the cruise directors. That's a hint. That was a hint.
Oh, Shake Your Booty.
It was Baby Got Back.
Oh, Baby Got Back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope everybody. Look. Yeah. Sir Ziggs-a-Lot.
Why is that Sir?
Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baby Got
Oh,
Back.
Sir Ziggs-a-Lot. It's good.
Yeah.
Who said that?
That's Jim.
Oh, is Kieran's new name here? Remember, he was the super long name.
Yeah, he had some. I don't remember what it is.
Quadrifolio.
And Jim also, because Jim used to just say Jim.
Yeah, it's
but now it says rhymes with
He's
Ghost.
Quadrifolio Duletta. That's his name because he explained it to me yesterday. If he hops on, we'll explain his name. Yeah. So that's fun.
So that was awesome. Mm-hmm. It was awesome. I would absolutely do it again. If they do it again, we're trying to convince them. They'll have to skip next year because they plan so far in advance. Yeah. But we're trying to convince them.
Yeah, it's not very well advertised. I think they can fill that.
We were talking about that the whole time. They didn't. They basically they didn't. They only filled it about 75%.
Yeah, I didn't even hear about it.
There was no advertising,
and no one here knew about it.
Yeah.
And
there's Karen.
Quadrifolio. Yes. So apparently, I could tell you his name.
Okay.
Okay. See if I get this right. Quadrifoglio means four-leaf clover in Italian.
It sounds like
in Italian.
When you listen to it,
yes.
It sounds like it means four-leaf clover.
And the second part of it means two-seater. Or like something like that. So it's basically a reference to, I think he said, an Alfa Romeo race car because they have a.
Well, I would think Foglio foliage.
Is it Alfa Romeo?
I would think Foglio is the clover part of four-leaf clover because
it
sounds like foliage.
Right.
Foglio.
So apparently that's the symbol that an Italian company like Alfa Romeo uses on their cars, even though it's an Irish symbol, I would say. And then the duetto specifically responds to the two-seater. That this is used in races, road races. Did I get that right? So, why didn't you make it to the Bahamas, though?
Oh, so we were supposed to go to the Bahamas.
You left from Tampa Bay.
Flew
to Tampa Bay, got on the boat.
The Bahamas were closed.
The Bahamas were closed. Yes. Yeah.
There was a storm.
Yeah.
It didn't. We weren't caught in a storm.
Yeah.
But the wind was so bad that we were supposed to go to Nassau and they closed their ports. So we had to go.
I just got a great idea for a new movie. Poseidon Adventure, but it's a Comic-Con cruise. And you're in Towley the whole time.
And I'm in Towley the whole time. So they had to go to Cozumel instead.
Okay, that's Mexico. That's
Mexico.
In the Gulf, down lower in the Gulf or something?
I couldn't tell you.
Really? And how was the weather? Because it was really cold up here the entire time.
It wasn't cold, but due to the storm and everything, the waves, particularly on day 2, for me, day 2 was almost, not quite, but almost a complete wash.
And there weren't many days.
The boat, it's 4 days.
Yeah.
The boat was moving so much. I had to be like horizontal the whole time.
Wow, really?
It took me out. I couldn't handle it.
Wow.
Oh my God. I was sitting by the pool at one point, and I thought it had like one of those wave pool mechanisms in it.
Yeah.
But really, the water was just splashing around so much because the boat was...
Holy...
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
The first, third, and fourth days were good.
Nice.
But that day, the waves were insane.
And did you get to interact with Amanda and Jimmy at all?
Yeah, I got to hang out with... I also... I'm waiting for her to send it to me, but the day after I did that karaoke, the next night I did Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Oh my God.
And Amanda got some video of it. She came and watched, and she got she hasn't sent it to me.
Did she sing something?
No.
Oh.
They were hanging out in another bar.
Yeah.
And she texted me to let me know where they were.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm up after the guy who's next.
Yeah, come
over. And she everybody else just stayed, but she came over to watch and filmed it.
Nice. Awesome. Yeah. Awesome. Well, that sounds like a fantastic
time. It was
time.
super. It was so good.
I'm very happy for you. And honestly,
and anybody, if they do bring it back, anybody watching, do it. It's so worth it.
Yeah, you know, I didn't want to go until you left, and it was so cold here. I was like, oh man, Ziggy's in the Bahamas. You know,
yeah.
we're freezing. We're dying up here. I felt like another Poseidon adventure coming. I felt like I had been left in the ballroom, and you climbed up the Christmas tree, and we're escaping out of the ship, and I was stuck in the ballroom. That has traumatized me for my entire life. You
nailed it, Steve.
I nailed it. Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Oh, we should talk about. So we opened up the show with the LOVEBUCKS.
The LOVEBUCKS song. Yes. Yes.
And why did we do that?
Because it is LOVEBUCKS time.
It's LOVEBUCKS time.
LOVEBUCKS is one of our, I think, everyone's favorite sales around here. I mean, we have good sales. Let me preempt this by saying we just got done with New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And New Year's Eve was really good. We, I think I counted like up around 70 Volume 1 graphic novels that we moved for New Year's Eve.
Nice.
Which is really good. We got the names on
That's
the
a
wall.
lot of resolutions to read.
Yeah, and one of my customers, David Cordero, he's a relatively new customer. He comes all the way from West New York to shop here. He has a couple different stops, but he got Philadelphia Volume 1.
Yeah.
And he's already come in for all the other volumes at 20% off. So if you did get a book on New Year's Eve, don't forget that follow-up discount. A lot of people, for some reason, don't follow up. And remember, Volume 2, 3, 4, whatever, they're all 20% off. And, of course, you get the 5 back on your rewards. So now we're moving into LOVEBUCKS territory.
Yeah.
This is our second sale. Well, a third, because we did the weekend Winter Classic.
The Winter Classic. So our third sale, our third and fourth sales are happening at the same time.
They're happening at the same time.
We'll get to that.
Our years are very front-loaded with sales, I noticed. You know, because Funny Fever, Merch Madness, they're coming. And of course, Free Comic Book Day. LOVEBUCKS is on now. It's a very short window to purchase LOVEBUCKS. In a week. Well, Saturday is Valentine's Day, right? Next Saturday. Yeah. You have until Valentine's Day to pick up your LOVEBUCKS. LOVEBUCKS are gift certificates that come with a built-in discount. It would be like buying a CD. You're going to give us $20. We're going to give you...
That's the bank account.
The bank account CD.
Not the compact disc music thing.
I should... Yeah, right. I don't know how many people needed that, but I probably would if I was listening.
I needed it myself. I was sitting there in my brain being like, what's this have to do with
Someone mentioned
CDs?
that this week, and I was like, I think Bruce mentioned that it was like a CD. So you give us 20, and we're going to give you 25 back. You make $5. And then you got to give us that 20 in cash.
It's like a CD because you can't touch it immediately.
You can't use it yet.
Yeah.
You got to wait until March 29th, and I'll explain that in a second. And then you can use it just like cash at Funny Books, except for you can't use it on things that are already discounted or on sale.
Such as,
story packs are on. They're discounted. Every story pack comes with a discount. You can't use LOVEBUCKS on them.
I was going to say, like, the other sale that's happening right now.
Oh, well, you can't use them on there anyway, because you can't use them until March 29th.
But it's an example.
It's a good example, yes. Now, LOVEBUCKS are such a great deal. I'm not blowing smoke here. This is a good deal. You're making $5.
You're making $5.
On 20.
And it's the only way in Funny Books
to
get a discount on new comics.
Yes, and supplies. Right? It's such a great deal. We had to put a limit on LOVEBUCKS, and that's $200 cash that you give us, and we give you $250
cash only
in LOVEBUCKS. Because before the limit, people would give me $1,000 and get the LOVEBUCKS, and they just use them all year.
Now, loophole: if you want to give us $1,000 for LOVEBUCKS, you can buy them for 4 different people.
Don't give people ideas. You could. So yeah, LOVEBUCKS. Now
listen, that means that's 4 different people coming into Funny Books to spend their LOVEBUCKS.
It is.
That's the idea.
Look at that. There's a nice little sign for LOVEBUCKS. So really quickly, because because I've been telling people the history of LOVEBUCKS. LOVEBUCKS is an old sale. I mean, this is forever ago. I don't remember exactly when, but I think someone actually challenged me to create a promotion around Valentine's Day. Or we were discussing like how comic book stores, almost like Mother's Day. That's a difficult holiday for us, Mother's Day, right? Valentine's Day is another one because, you know, it's a comic book store. We don't have chocolates and jewelry and perfume and lingerie here.
Yet.
So I came up with this idea for LOVEBUCKS. And also the ulterior motive for LOVEBUCKS is February is the shortest month of the year. Less days to pay the same rent. Right?
Yeah.
So this gives us a little cash flow in February. And then by the time people can redeem them in March, hopefully it's warmer. People are coming in. There's generally better comics at the end of March. We're generally busier. And then we could take the hit on the discounted LOVEBUCKS right there at the end of March.
Right.
You know, once we get rolling.
Speaking of March, March 29th is when you can start using LOVEBUCKS.
It's a Sunday.
Now, I have a theory as to why the starting day is March 29th.
Yes, let's hear it.
Do you know? Can you guess?
I think you know the theory. I think you know it.
The reason why it starts March 29th is so that we don't have to change the LOVEBUCKS song.
Right.
Otherwise, it would start probably April 1st.
It would start in April. Yeah. But it says in March. Set a course.
Yes.
Because it used to be like March 1st. You only used to wait like 2 weeks to use your LOVEBUCKS.
Right.
We've extended it now because, you know, it makes sense to extend.
You need an opportunity in March.
Yes.
For it to be
spent. So it's always the last day we're open in March, which is Sunday, March 29th, because we're closed the 30th and the 31st. Yes. So come on and get your LOVEBUCKS there. Come by today. And you have today, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday to get your LOVEBUCKS. Now, because LOVEBUCKS are like, you don't really get a sale item immediately.
Right.
We wanted to have a concurrent sale to LOVEBUCKS so that if you do come in and want to get something today on sale, we can offer you something. And that is where the hard goodbye comes in. The hard goodbye sale is...
where did you find that font?
It's on the font.
Is it?
Yeah, Sin City. It's called Sin City.
It's the perfect Sin City font.
Yeah, it is the Sin City font. And of course, the hard goodbye is from the very first Sin City graphic novel.
Yeah, the first it used to just be called Sin City.
Yes,
but then after there was like 9 volumes,
kind of like the New Hope.
Right. That was originally, and as far as I'm concerned, forever and always just called Star Wars.
Yes. Yeah, and now it's the New Hope, and Sin City a New Hope, and now Sin City is Sin City: The Hard Goodbye.
Yes.
You know, I looked this morning. I thought we had one Sin City hardcover, and I can't find it. We must have sold it. We had a random volume of it. So, listen, we have great hardcovers. I already have re-merchandised the Marvel and DC bookcases, put the hardcovers on top. And as I was doing it, I was like, well, we have a really good selection of hardcovers. Not only do we have Marvel and DC hardcovers, but we also are including the Marvel versus DC omnibus, which we have several copies of still. Well, actually, all the Absolute editions are included. The hardcover omnibuses, if that's what they're called. The other thing you want to look at is the Brubaker books, Reckless and Knives, which is their newest criminal book. Those are hardcovers, and then Brubaker also has like Night Fever. He has the Where the Body Was.
Right.
And then he has that other one.
Brubaker clearly had this sale in mind when he came up with his publishing plan.
Yes.
He's just like, all my new stories straight to hardcover.
And it's great. It's a great move. We also have the Jeff Lemire Bone Orchard horror hardcovers, which are really good. He draws them with Andrea Sorrentino. We have TMT The Last Ronin as a hardcover. We have tons of different art books. I was looking the other day. We have Barry Smith's Monsters in hardcover. We have an Amanda Connor art book. Color. There's a lot of indie, like Scott Pilgrim and like Ducks and Lore Olympus that we have in hardcover. And then there's little hardcovers dotted throughout that indie section that are kind of cool. And then don't forget, we also have Dogman, and we have a whole bookshelf. This one right here that I'm pointing to that you can't see is all hardcovers for all ages.
All hardcovers.
They're all 25% off.
We have some of our manga is hardcover.
Some of it, yeah, definitely.
Now that we know how to do this sort of thing,
Yes.
the sale extends to our online store.
Yes, I have that to mention here because we had our first online store during that big snowstorm several weeks ago. We had the Stir Crazy sale. And that was our first online sale. We've unlocked this new ability for Comic Hub. And the hardcovers on Comic Hub are on sale also. Yesterday the site was down for quite a while.
The site worked. It wasn't loading pictures.
It wasn't loading pictures, yeah. But you can go if you. Hey, look, if you don't want to leave the house today, we get it. It was minus 16 this morning, wind chill factor.
I looked it up just before we started.
Yeah.
And without the wind chill,
Chill.
the wind chill.
Yes.
The wind chill.
Yes.
Without the wind chill, it was 7.
Yeah. I almost
7 degrees.
I almost don't want to touch that cold can of YOO HOO coming up.
Oh my God! Look at this.
I know. So the Stir Crazy sale was our first online sale, and this year we're really excited to get a little more into the nuts and bolts of Comic Hub, have more online sales, and also we've added all our vintage stuff to the online store now, which is good. I guess that does bring us to the YOO HOO toast. You want to do the YOO HOO toast?
Sure, let's do the YOO HOO toast.
I'm already it's freezing right where I'm sitting. Look at that.
Hey, how come your water's not frozen?
Because it's in the cooler with ice, not outside.
The warmth of the cooler with ice.
Yes. Right? Isn't it amazing? It freezes outside, but not in the cooler with ice. Oh yes. So, I came up with this YOO HOO toast. I was really scratching my head because I don't want to do the same toast every year. My mom's birthday is coming up next week. Happy birthday, Mom. But I believe we toasted her last year in February. So I don't want to just go back to everyone's birthday again. I want to
remember, if we don't know who to toast, we could always toast me over and over again.
Okay.
And talk about how great I am.
I'm down with that. Yeah, I'm down with that. Although, the next Sunday is around my birthday, which is March 5th. So maybe...
Never heard of it.
Okay, and then I start coaching lacrosse 4 days later, and that'll change my entire life. All right, so this YOO HOO toast, I don't know if we've done creators before.
We have.
This is going to tie into the hard goodbye sale because this YOO HOO toast is for Frank Miller. Oh boy, yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. Frank, you are the man still. We don't let anyone talk bad about you here at Funny Books.
Did you look up his birthday?
Yes, January 27th.
That's pretty recent.
Yeah, it is. He is Kevin's favorite number, years old. All right?
Yeah.
You guys can ask Kevin. Here's to Frank. And here he is on a Zoom call. So, Frank Miller, obviously everyone knows about Frank Miller.
Of course.
This is an example of one of his more recent pieces of artwork.
Yes.
Which he's been very controversial lately because this looks nothing like the old Frank. But I'm ready to defend Frank Miller today. But first we're going to go over some of his stuff. Because, growing up for me, Frank Miller's Daredevil run is the greatest comic book run of all time. After that, he did a lot of other things that are just the greatest. When you look at the work that Frank Miller has produced, it's incredible. So I was first introduced to Frank. He did 2 issues of Spectacular Spider-Man, 27 and 28. And this was in the mid-'70s or late '70s, and they had Daredevil in them. And Spectacular Spider-Man was great back then. I think Bill Mantlo was writing it. I think it was great. I put this all together this morning on a whim because I was like, you know what, Frank Miller would be a good toast today because of the hard goodbye. And then I guess they were like, well, this guy draws a good Daredevil. Let's bring him on Daredevil. And I'll be right back. I got the squirts. No, I'm just kidding.
Is that are we locked in again? Did you go to the P corner? By the way, you know what always cracked me up about the whole P corner joke?
Yeah.
About when you were locked in here?
Yeah.
We have a bathroom.
We have a bathroom.
This is the one thing we didn't need was a
Yes,
pee corner.
yes, we have a bathroom. God, I really wanted to look up this one thing with Frank, because in his first, by the way, this book here, this collects the beginning of Daredevil's run.
Hold it up so people can see it.
This collects the beginning of Frank's run on Daredevil. It's an epic collection. It's called To Dare the Devil.
Does it start with when he started writing it, or is he just drawing the beginning?
No, it starts with 155. Let me see. His first issue of Daredevil was number 158. So 3 issues later.
Okay.
So I guess they started before he...
Right, because...
Yeah. It's in the middle of a story. Well, that was not a Frank Miller issue when he fought his dad there. So there is an issue in here, 158, if I can find it really quick. It's amazing what they say about Frank Miller. That looks like Frank right there. He's definitely drawing it there. And that's definitely Frank. So there's one more issue, this issue. Yeah, okay. I have to read this. I always read this. This is from Daredevil 158. It says, "From time to time, a truly great new artist will explode upon the Marvel scene like a bombshell." This isn't his
He didn't
first
write this.
issue of
And
Daredevil.
he didn't write this about himself. There was a different writer.
Yeah. Ramblin' Roger McKenzie, Kinky Claus Jansen, Joe Rosen, and Al Milgram, and Jim Shooter confidently predict newcomer lanky Frank Miller is just such an artist. That is amazing.
Yeah.
They didn't know what was to come.
No.
And boy, did they nail it. They
And
nailed
then-
it. He must have been, I don't know how he blew everyone away like that, but he did. And here he's just drawing it. Roger McKenzie is right.
Roger McKenzie is right.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the story about like why he was able to do the Daredevil story that he did when he took over?
I don't know.
The book was being canceled.
Oh, really?
Daredevil was being canceled, and they're like, there's like, I guess they plan these things far enough in advance. There's 8 issues, 10 issues, whatever left, and then we're canceling it. Nobody cares. Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And so then he introduces Elektra.
Yeah.
He just goes off.
Yeah.
And then it just, and he like basically uncanceled it by being awesome.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, that was one of the greatest things about his run is he had this cast of characters that he used the entire run.
Yeah.
Foggy, obviously.
Yeah.
Black Widow, he used a lot. Elektra, Bullseye, Kingpin. Those were in the whole run. It was about those characters.
Before
basically.
then, Kingpin was a Spider-Man villain.
He was, yeah. And Daredevil is the one who made him a Daredevil villain. Yeah,
Frank Miller.
Frank Miller, I'm sorry. Yeah, Frank Miller.
Daredevil did it.
So after that, I'm going to keep, I got props here too. So after that, he did Wolverine with Chris Claremont.
Yes.
So
I don't have a picture of that.
Chris Claremont wrote it. We have it. I did my research, and we have it in stock. And there it is right there. And this series was awesome, and this also introduced Wolverine's samurai history.
Yeah.
So
that image on the back cover is awesome.
Yes, and this is sort of where Frank's artwork would go. This back cover here. Okay. That's a 4-issue series. It was fantastic. After that, he went to DC, and he did Dark Knight Returns.
Was Dark Knight Returns before Batman Year One?
Yes.
Okay.
I looked up quickly this morning. The only thing I couldn't find on his Wikipedia, believe it or not, is Ronin. Somehow they left it
They
off.
left out Ronin.
They have Ronin too, but they don't have Ronin. So I don't know where Ronin...
Ronin is my favorite Frank Miller book.
John Floyd's too. Rest in peace, John. But we'll get to that. So Dark Knight Returns, which is Batman in the future coming out of retirement. Frank wrote and drew it. It was the greatest thing of all time. At that time, especially. By the way, there's a compact edition coming out. Mm-hmm. You're going to see some Dark Knight Returns coming up. They're doing every issue in facsimile.
They're doing facsimile editions of the whole series,
including foil covers, right?
Yep.
And other covers. Jim Lee did a great cover for the facsimile of one. Get on the hub and check it out, and reserve it if you're interested. We've been super hot lately. Things are selling out very quickly here. We are doing our best to stay ahead of it, but again, we don't want to get left holding the bag eventually on something.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful at the same time when you're aggressive, right? As a comic book shop owner. After Dark Knight Returns, I'm not sure if he did Ronin then. I think he did Born Again. He went back to Marvel. And he worked with Mazzucchelli on Born Again.
Well, I think but Born Again was after year one, right?
No.
No?
No. It wasn't. It wasn't. Here's Born Again. We have Born Again in this Marvel Premiere Edition, which is only $14.99.
Yeah, we have such great books in stock.
Yeah, they have Civil War, Captain America Winter Soldier, Matt Fraction's Hawkeye, Old Man Logan, and this Daredevil book.
And they've announced a few more as well.
Yeah, so this is like the answer to DC Compacts. These are $14.99. They're a little larger format. Still fantastic.
Yep.
Right? Then he did a couple books more for Marvel. He did Daredevil, Love and War, and Elektra Assassin. And he worked with Bill Sienkiewicz on those. We had Bill Sienkiewicz's photo from the New York Comic Con ZUNDAY show. And
who plays Elektra in
Elektra and amazingly, my ex-wife, Amanda Connor, posed for the Elektra shots in Elektra Assassin. I don't want to tell the whole story. It's on an old ZUNDAY. It's on the ZUNDAY after New York Comic Con. So probably November ZUNDAY. It's because we do ZUNDAY once a month. Yeah, so Elektra, in the printing I have it, credits her in the back.
Nice.
Yes. And Daredevil Love and War is one of mine and my brother's favorite. This is where Sienkiewicz drew the Kingpin enormous.
If you watched Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse,
yes,
they based the Kingpin in that movie on Bill Sienkiewicz's Kingpin.
Yeah. He also experimented with flat like wallpaper well, not wallpaper, but it was a flat thing that he would paste onto the Kingpin no matter which direction the Kingpin was facing. So it was really cool, almost like abstract artwork. And if you guys are fans of Department of Truth or Martin Simmons' work, Martin Simmons is basically doing what Bill used to do. Well, Bill still does. Bill's still amazing.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He's awesome. And then I believe he went back to DC and did Batman Year One with Mazzucchelli, who he did Born Again with. Right? So that is right here. Batman Year One. This is the greatest single Batman story ever produced. This is it. Don't miss it. I'm sure they're going to do it in compact. It's going to be an awesome compact edition. This is the origin of Batman.
Yep.
It's great. He goes
so good.
He goes out in the very beginning. He's not even dressed as Batman. He's just got like a wool hat on, and he tries to stop these robbers. And the one robber hits him over the head with a television set and almost knocks him out. Almost kills him.
I know.
Almost kills him.
They're on a fire escape.
Yeah.
And he almost gets knocked over the fire escape because he gets hit in the face with a TV.
Yeah, it's great.
I remember back then TVs were large.
Yeah, they were the big TVs, not a flat screen. Yeah, and then another very famous
cathode ray tube television.
Cathode ray tube, and then there's another famous scene where the police come to hunt him, and he's hiding in the building, and he's going to escape the building. And there's the greatest thing about Year One. The reason Year One is the greatest Batman book is it's because in the very beginning, Jim Gordon is a lieutenant, and he's coming into Gotham City, and he's on the train, and he's like, this place is trash, garbage. I should have taken the plane.
Yeah.
And then it cuts to the plane.
The plane, and it's Bruce Wayne coming back to town after his training. After his training, and he's like, everything's too pretty from up here. I should have taken the train.
Right, and that's just great Frank Miller writing. And then it's really about how they form their relationship.
Yeah.
And I love things like that. That's why I love J.J. Abrams' Star Trek, because it's how Kirk and Spock form their relationship. Fast and the Furious 1, if Paul had lived, that's how they formed their relationship together.
I've never seen anybody compare Batman Year One to Fast and Furious.
Well, it's like people that form relationships that are long lasting, like our first ZUNDAY. Like when I gave you the Power Pack comic.
Yeah, when you gave me the Power Pack comic.
Yeah, so after that, he did some Lone Wolf covers for Dark Horse, which are really cool if you remember.
Yep.
Because he's a big Lone Wolf fan. And then he did Elektra Lives Again, which is the single I'd say, prettiest Frank Miller work, and we have some artwork.
Yes, we do. Frank Miller, Lynn Varley.
Yes, and I just wanted to show everyone that although, yes, Frank right now has a different style, these pages are absolutely gorgeous. I mean, this book, Electra Lives Again, which I have in hardcover, I don't know what they're going to read. Maybe they'll print it in an Epic collection. I don't know where this is going to appear again. I don't know how you can get this book. This book, I remember following in the Comics Journal as he was, like, in all these comics magazines as he was making it. Like, they'd release a panel, you know, and another panel. Everyone was so excited about this book. And it's beautiful. It's colored by Varley.
My favorite page of this, which we don't have here, is the page where he's like jumping on the rooftop.
Yes.
And he lands on a telephone wire.
It's here. No. Oh, no, that's not it?
No, that's the graveyard.
Oh, yeah, I almost put that one in. He jumps down.
He lands on the telephone wire, and the wire, nobody could see me. And the wire, like, bends down because he lands on it.
Yeah.
But there's a line of snow on it. And the line of snow, this is all Lynn Varley.
Yeah.
The line of snow stays straight across, and it's broken through where he lands and stays straight. It's the coolest panel.
It's awesome. It's awesome. And then and I want to say, I'm not 100% sure of this, but I believe the reason Frank did the book is because when Frank left Daredevil the first time, he had killed Elektra. Sorry about spoiler warnings, but this is like 40, 50 years old, okay? So, and then he brought her back and cleansed her soul.
Yeah.
Right? And she wore the white costume. And then Frank left, and then Marvel started using her, Elektra.
Did they?
Yeah, they started using... First of all, they brought Bullseye back in issue 200 after Daredevil had dropped him on his head and he was a paraplegic.
I thought they didn't start using her until way after.
That's why I said I don't remember.
Yeah.
But anyway, they started using Elektra, and then he came back and did Electra Lives Again and killed her again. And I think this was
but no, because she... Open it up. It ends...
Oh, yeah, I have my copy.
Yeah, it ends with her... You think she's dead, but like it ends like with her in the snow and she's alive. You remember?
No, she's dead. Go look at that panel. Oh, can you switch it back? Here, look at this panel. That is awesome. Yeah, this is my pride and joy. This hardcover.
Oh yeah. What am I thinking? Maybe I'm thinking about the end.
Yeah, the end of Daredevil. When she's up on the mountain.
When she's on the mountain.
Yeah, that's the end of his Daredevil run.
Yeah.
Well, that's the issue before he does the issue where he's in the hospital room with Bullseye with the gun. How great is this? Yeah? Full frontal. Full frontal Matt Murdock. This book is beautiful.
Nobody had a problem with this, but they had a problem with when they did in
Batwang, yeah. Okay, so after this book... he did, I don't know if you probably remember Hard Boiled and Give Me Liberty.
Yeah.
Hard Boiled was with Jeff Darrow, and Give Me Liberty was with Dave Gibbons.
Dave Gibbons. And
they were for Dark Horse.
Give Me Liberty it deserves more.
Yeah, you never hear about it.
You never hear about it. And then he went on and did more volumes of it. Martha Washington goes to war.
Martha Washington was the lead character.
Yeah.
Not the original. It's a different character.
It's a character named Martha Washington. It wasn't about George Washington's wife.
That'd be funny.
Yeah. All of that, like, that should be everybody should be reading that.
Everyone should be reading. They're lesser known. And then he did a bunch of RoboCop stuff because he did the screenplay for RoboCop 2, the movie. Right.
And 3, I think.
And 3.
Or they
and RoboCop 2 is awesome. And yeah, so he did. If you look at his Wikipedia page, the amount of TV projects, film projects that we don't know he worked on, and the sheer amount of awards that he won, Eisners, Harveys, Ringos, everything. It's incredible.
We have 8 minutes.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
This is tough. Okay, I still want to talk about what came next, because next was Sin City, for crying out loud. And do we have any Sin City here? We don't. So Sin City, 5 volumes.
Yeah.
I would say that Sin City is the greatest comic book movie ever made. You know, there's other ones, but when you think of comic book movies, most people think superhero, right? But there's a lot of non-superhero comic book movies. The greatest thing about the Sin City movie, it is taken panel by panel.
Yeah.
They don't change it, right?
Right.
They don't change it.
They cut lines here or there,
Yeah.
like time and pacing, but
300
because they took three different
they combined
they
them.
took 3 different Sin City stories and they edited them into one movie, and it cuts a little bit between. It works well. It works really well.
It's a great watch. Watch it today.
And we also have these images.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my God. So, I had all my Frank Miller stuff together. This is when Frank did the covers to Unity for Valiant, and they were amazing, and they connected. There's 8 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you can see his style evolving a little bit. And then my favorite Frank Miller cover of all time is that Superman Secret Files, where he's stopping the train. Because he's putting his entire back into this thing. Yeah. You know, and the girls on the tracks. And he did all 4 covers to Superman Secret Files, and they're all bangers. They're all great. I should also mention that he did Daredevil Man Without Fear with John Romita Jr., right, which we have in stock. He did 300. Amazing. I mean, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
And I remember reading 300 as a comic book like this, you know, and then when the book came out, it was shaped like this because every page was a double-page spread, but you couldn't tell when you were reading the comic book, honestly. Then he did, later on, Dark Knight Strikes Again, which...
So, I sort of reread, sort of read for the first time because I never finished it the first time. I read Dark Knight Strikes Again in preparation for when they did Dark Knight 3 a few years ago.
Master Race.
Yeah, and so you have to judge that thing in 2 different ways: the writing and the artwork.
Yeah.
You can't judge it as a whole.
Yeah,
because
Lynn Varley was learning Photoshop.
Yeah, so like when you read it, you're like actually like. When you think about it being in the Dark Knight Returns universe, and bringing all these other heroes in, it's actually really good. But I sometimes think Frank Miller and Lynn Varley made a bet with each other and said, "Who can draw worse and get DC to give us $1 million?"
It's possible.
Because the coloring is awful.
Yeah.
And his artwork.
Frank might have been struggling with a personal issue at that point. We don't know.
I just think because he did better work later.
He did.
And I think he just, didn't try.
I mean,
artwork-wise.
Honestly, the later, I don't know how, if you can say his work was better later. We still left our Holy Terror, which was originally a Batman story. It was an Al Qaeda thing, and it was another one of these big 300 hardcovers. It's pretty wacky. It's wacky. Holy Terror. It's got fingerprints everywhere. At some point, I guess he decided, I'm not washing my hands. I'm just going to, if I get fingerprints on it, I get fingerprints on it. But I'll tell you what, I look at that book. We don't have it in stock. I checked yesterday. But I look at the book all the time. I'm fascinated by it. I have it at home. Then he did Superman Year One with John Romita Jr., where he wrote it. That's a black label. We have that in stock. In fact, I have that right here. This is in stock, written by Frank Miller. Cool. There was some controversy about a window being shut or open in the first issue. Like, I don't know. Look it up. And then he did Ronin 2. Here, hold on. He did Ronin 2, which
hardcover. You know what that means?
It's included in the hard goodbye sale. And of course, this is the original Ronin, which we have in softcover.
My favorite Frank Miller book.
Yes.
The artwork is so cool. The story's insanity, pure insanity.
Yeah. This book blew every single person away. I was in the Joe Kubert school when this came out, I think. And everyone was trying to do this. I when I worked for the Daily Record, I did some illustrations that were drawn exactly like this. Because I was way into what he was doing. Yeah. So, and I brought in...
3 minutes.
Yeah, I know. I did bring in a couple of my own personal things. This is the Frank Miller Sin City slipcase, the original slipcase.
I should have. If I knew we were doing this, I would have taken a picture. I have the 8 or 9 or 7 slipcase set, oversized
of Sin City,
of all the Sin Cities.
Oh,
it's so good.
So jealous of you. And this is the complete Frank Miller Batman. Look at that baby. Silver.
It's not complete anymore.
Silver pages. This has in it Wanted Santa Claus, Dead or Alive, which is a really obscure Frank Miller piece. I don't know who could get that. Batman Year One and Dark Knight Returns in this one book. Look how nice that is.
Ooh, puffy.
Right? Okay, yes. We are going to have to wrap up, but, you know, we've wanted to do a Frank Miller tribute for a long time. Oh, signed by Amanda?
Yeah.
Oh, Christmas 1989. When she loved me. She did. She made the right move.
Written by Denny O'Neil, illustrated by Frank Miller.
Yeah.
And Steve Mitchell.
Okay, there you go. So, really quickly, we have to get to this week, okay? Can you put the KO graphic up?
I sure can.
Make sure to hop on the Funny Books Comic Hub. Now, the reason I want to show this cover is because this is going to have acetate over it.
Right.
And so, I kind of hate it that it has acetate over it because you're not going to be able to see this cover. You know? And this is
all the DC KO books look like this. So they have a cover.
Yeah.
They have a cover, and then they have this acetate where the DC KO logo is see-through.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, I'm going to be able to see Absolute Batman, Absolute Superman, and Absolute Wonder Woman on the cover of KO this week. So, I think that this is going to be a really big issue because if people aren't paying attention and everyone's collecting all the Absolute stuff, this is going to be something that you need in your collection. Even if you're not reading KO.
Don't forget to read a towel.
And don't forget to read a towel. And then also this week is the first Vertigo book. It's Bleeding Hearts, and it's written by Dennis Camp, who's super hot right now.
I think it's just Dennis, even though it's spelled weird.
Assorted Crisis Events, Ultimates.
He's doing Ultimate Endgame.
Yeah, Ultimate Endgame.
The Ultimates, Ultimate Endgame.
He seems to be the hot new writer.
Yeah.
Especially with Assorted Crisis Events. And then on Last Call this week is KO 5. Ultimate Endgame 3, and the Marvel team-up facsimile with Invincible and Spider-Man.
Right.
A lot of cool covers on that one. Make sure to hop on the hub and Last Call and guarantee the cover you want of KO 5, Ultimate Endgame 3, Absolute Superman 17, and Marvel team-up facsimile. Those are on Last Call. Those are due out in about 3 to 4 weeks. You can guarantee your order by getting it in today. The deadline is tonight for those orders. I would also hop on immediately or by tonight, because we didn't get any shipments yet this week. And look at next Wednesday. You know, make sure you get that KO for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to show something real quick.
Oh, I have one more Frank Miller thing.
One more Frank Miller thing.
Yes. There's another hardcover.
Oh, the Pandora.
Yeah, so Frank drew this, and Emma Kubert drew it. Granddaughter of Joe Kubert, who we mentioned earlier. And so just another example of all the cool hardcovers that we have here that are 25% off in-store and online at funnyrama.com.
Now, I just want to show everybody this because I was at BJ's yesterday, and I didn't realize that all my spatulas were too small. Look at this spatula.
Is that a spatula?
That is a spatula.
What are you supposed to flip with that? 2 hamburgers at the same time?
No, 17 hamburgers at the same time. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, thanks for that, Ziggy. Yeah.
I just felt like that needed to be shown.
It did need to be shown. Hey, thanks everyone for watching. So have we been looking at the comments? Oh yeah, here we go. Yep, the Vertigo book.
Pandora 2? I don't think, listen, it's probably really good, but I don't think anybody read Pandora 1.
Yes, you got to keep up on it with our comments as we go, so you can answer them. But
I try to keep an
good
eye
heads
out.
up on the Vertigo book.
Recently.
Okay, guys, thank you for watching, and thank you for turning your Sunday into ZUNDAY. GABINGI!